Lou, come from behind, elimination final win over Melbourne Knights. You must be pretty happy with that performance from the boys.
Yeah, look, extremely happy. Obviously for a couple of reasons, especially first half we didn't play to our full ability. Second half we actually came on back onto the ground after half time and really turned it on. Comfortably the better team, and we should have probably killed the game off before we got to extra time. But look, very proud of them. 120 minutes of football, and obviously the penalty kicks at the end. So the boys are fantastic.
What were the instructions to the boys at the break? Obviously, the first half was a bit quiet from them, and they really turned it around in the second half. Did you have any specific instructions to them?
Look, the message was just to go back to do what we're good at, which is to play football and start knocking the ball along the ground and start creating some spaces in their attacking third. And that's all it was really. And obviously, in defensive mode, trying to put pressure on the player on the ball. And probably the most important message was, look, we're not ready to go on holidays yet. We're still trying to win that game and move on to the following week. But that was really basic stuff, and the boys produced the goods.
And of course, at the end, Chris Oldfield pulling off a remarkable 4 saves in a row. I don't know if it's been done before. You must have been pretty impressed by that performance as well.
Yeah, no, look, Oldie was fantastic in the penalty shootout. Like you said, to save 4 straight and to win the penalty shootout 2-0 was unbelievable. But if we put that aside, he was very good throughout the whole 120 minutes. Oldie was made a couple of good saves, or vital saves early on in the game, which kept us in the match as well. But he was very good.
And of course, the FA Cup tomorrow night, a massive night for the club with Sydney Olympic coming down. You've done a bit of scouting on them. What are you expecting to see from the Sydney side?
Look, they're a good footballing team. They like to play football, which is great. Hopefully they will match up pretty evenly together against both teams. Look, I'm expecting a really good game of football. Hopefully we can put a good spectacle on for all the fans, neutral fans and home and away fans, and hopefully we can get through this one as well.
And finally, we've been drawn in against Bentley Greens in the semi-final of the NPL Vic on Friday night to be played at Kingston Heath. Is that a draw that you're happy with, or would you prefer a bigger break, considering you've got an FFA Cup game during the week?
Yeah, look, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have an extra couple of days after that, but the FFV's decided that they're going to give us 2.5 days break to move on to again probably the biggest game in the club's history for the last 5-6 years. So I think the FFV needs to really rectify things like this and give a team that's thriving for success or trying to succeed, give us every opportunity to try and prepare and get ourselves going for that match. It's you're literally 90 minutes from a grand final, so. I wish I had extra 2-3 days recovery, but we'll take it upon ourselves. And the boys have done really well. We've played close consecutive games during the season, so hopefully we can pull up well and give ourselves good accountability of ourselves come Friday night.